Good morning. It is a yucky, cold, rainy Thursday. That's what I say. Oh my gosh. It has been warm all week. Take two. Oh my gosh, guys. What a day. Okay, it is Thursday. What is that? The 17th, I think? I think we're at the 17th of December. And as I was saying before, it's a yucky, rainy, blah day. And things are just insane. It feels like I'm trapped inside of a twilight zone and I cannot find my way out. That's how I feel. But anyway, how are you? Let me see what's going on. Let's start with today. Today, I got up and got ready, and Jackie and Kennedy are coming to help Mom and Tef and I put up the Christmas tree. We're so far behind. And so I am looking forward to that. I just had to stop at the pharmacy because I was out of my medicine, and with the holidays and with everything going on with Tef and worried about my mom and just life, I cannot be without my medicine. And yeah, so it's just been crazy. I have been in a little bit of a funk. You guys know that I don't like to film when I'm in a little bit of a funk, so I've kind of been laying low. I'm trying my best to pull myself up, and I think I'm doing pretty good. Tef went to the doctor yesterday. We had to take her to get an x-ray the day before. But the doctor, her family doctor, was who she went to yesterday, and he did confirm that her pneumonia is gone. She goes to an infectious disease specialist on the 5th of January. They're going to check her and make sure that her MRSA is, I want to say gone, but if I understood correctly, MRSA doesn't leave, it goes dormant. And once you have MRSA, like every time you get sick and you go in the hospital, you are treated in the same infectious disease way because it wakes up, is the best way I can say it. So, what else is going on? Tef, mind you, I haven't had my medicine in a couple of days, so if I get emotional, don't be alarmed, I'll be alright. Tef, physically, she keeps complaining with her left leg, and she says, you know, when they did that, when they moved me, and I said, no honey, I don't know what they did. Did they drop you? Because she was having like 1 or 2 CAT scans a day done, and x-rays and everything else. And she said no, and I said, did they bump your leg? And she said yes. And I said, okay. So we mentioned that to the doctor, and they said they thought it was just, you know, a nerve from where she was laid wrong. She can use and move her hand, and she can with time pick up and drink. You know, we get her the, you know, like the Starbucks cups, the hard plastic ones that you can reuse. We have those with a straw, and she can drink. We have her drinking a couple Ensures a day because she's not really wanting to eat that well. So we tried to, which is the nurse said was perfect. We try to substitute with a couple of like Ensures or something, high protein, and she small motor skills though, just She doesn't really have it. We did get her scheduled in for a memory specialist who is going to help us determine at what stage her dementia is. She, like before, and I shared with you guys, she had like a raspy, slurred speech. That was before we found out about the infection and all. Now she does not. She does not have that raspiness, but she's very almost disconnected, which I've done a little bit of research, State Trooper. I've done a little bit of research about dementia, but I have not had the heart to do a lot of it. And I know that's really selfish, but this time of year is hard for me anyway, because even when, wait a minute. He waved at me. I don't know why he waved at me. That was nice. Merry Christmas, officer. Wait a minute. You're not supposed to call state troopers officers. That's Merry Christmas, trooper, sir. Always, even before I lost Samantha, when it would get close to Christmas time, I would get a little bit sad because, you know, my girls were adults and, you know, I would go through the toy department and reminisce and miss them being little, and now it makes it really hard. And so that with Tef, and I'm just worried about Mom because it's so heartbreaking, the whole dementia thing. Tef and Mom have such a special relationship, and it's just sad watching Mom realize that it's just sad. And Jack has been super supportive. He really has been, because it's life, and it may not be the journey that we would have wanted, but for whatever reason, this was the journey that we've been given, and we're just going to do what we can to make Tef as happy and keep Mom as sane as possible. And I did get Mom to go to Planet Fitness with me one day this week, and just because Tef's had some doctor's appointments and the holidays make it rough, but definitely she enjoyed it and I enjoyed it, and she can go on my membership when we can go together. It'll be really good if Mom has that outlet. And I've talked to Roxy and I told her, I said, I've told Mom that anytime you're there or I'm there, she just needs to go get out. The mall the week before Christmas. I'm just insane like that. I just had to go to Penny's catalog department and pick up Tef's gift, and I ran into Sephora. I didn't get, like everybody was talking about a $20 off or a 20% off or something. I didn't get that, so I don't know, but that's okay. There was 2 palettes that I was really considering, and I wouldn't even think about it, but starting the first of the year is my new year of budgeting, so I won't be buying a lot at Sephora, but that's okay. I'm rouged through 2016, maybe even 2017. No, it's sad but true. I've been to Mom's and left. I tried to video a little bit on my way, but I'm telling you, it has been, oh my goodness, It has been the craziest week. I'm not even kidding you. It's been crazy. So I'm headed home, and I miss living in Bridgeport. I really truly do, but this time of year I like living out. When I was getting some things before, when I was getting some holiday palettes before, I was torn between the Too Faced and the Vice. I forget what number it is. The Urban Decay Vice palette. And I was just looking at it and kind of wish I would have got it. So if I can find that 20 off coupon. I looked at the Gwen Stefani and I'm just not, wow. I'm more impressed with the Makeup Forever artist palettes, the 15 palette thingy. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what I was impressed with. I got a little swatch of that Born This Way foundation. My girlfriend works through some foundations now. I'm probably going to be getting that one because I was impressed. I mean, the way it looked on my hand, it was really pretty. So I couldn't bring anything up on my phone. I didn't have. You're going 2 miles faster than I am, so you passed me to cut me off? Really? And you have children in the car. How responsible are you? Anyhow, tonight I am going home. I'm on my way there now. It's not too dark in here yet, I guess. I'm going to go home and I'm going to take care of my doggies. And then I'm going to one of Jack's friends might come over. Because usually Thursday is my long day. Oh my gosh, what was that noise? Usually Thursday is my long day. So one of his friends might be coming over. His schedule's been kind of crazy, so he and Jack haven't got to hang out very much lately. He works for Homeland Security, so, you know, he's been busy. But if they're hanging out, then I can go in my makeup room, close the door, and do some more straightening and organizing, because like half of it is my planning and my craft area and the other half is my makeup. And I'm really excited though. When I first started watching YouTube videos, there was a girl that I watched all the time, and what got my attention with her was her background. She just had a smaller table, like the size of my makeup table without my Alex drawers. And now this is just what I perceived from watching her. And then her background was like a white sheer with like the white Christmas lights. And I just thought that was so pretty. And I've always wanted that in my background, but I really just haven't known how to do it. And then I watched another girl, and on like a garment rack, she made it so that she could flip through different backgrounds. And she had some that were patterned, some that were sequined, some that were just plain. And I'm like, oh, I would love to do that. And I think that the way I'm doing my room, I can actually initiate that into my room. And I think it'd be really pretty to have different backgrounds. Like if I'm doing different things, different looks or reviews, or I just think it would be really pretty. So I'm probably going to be doing that, and I could probably, and that would be really pretty if I would get like a silver sequined kind of a background, and then I could do my lights, not all the time, but when I wanted to do the light part, I could do my lights on that and then put the sheer over it, and it would just be extra pretty because the back on one of my therapies, which is retail therapy, and I miss it, and it centers me, like it just centers me so much. So I'm going to, I don't want you guys to be bored with, ooh, it's getting dark. I don't even know what time it is, but I have my phone up there. It covers the time. Sure. If any of you have the Gwen Stefani palette and the new Vice palette, which one do you like the best? Because for mature skin, it seems like the Vice palette might actually be best. Right now, if somebody handed me a 20% off, I would get the Laura Mercier Light Brightening Powder. I would get the Vice palette, and I would get the Makeup Forever 15 Artistry palette. So tell me what you guys think. Is that a good choice? I've heard a lot of good about the Laura Mercier. I have so many. I was looking also if I would have gotten a 20% off. Oh shoot. I was looking for a good eye cream because I feel like my eyes are so dry and wrinkly, and I'd like to try that baking thing that everybody's so hoo-ha about, but I don't know. Well, I'm going to stop this tape now because it's getting darker, and the further I get out in the country, the less and less lighting that there's going to be. So thank you guys for giving me a little bit of your day, and you will be seeing videos popping up everywhere from me, not for me, from me. And yeah. Oh, and two, I have a beauty haul coming. I have to film it first. I have a beauty haul to film, and then next week, I believe, no, it'll be after Christmas. I placed an order for all of my planner buddies. I placed an order with Jet Pens, and they're sending me a couple things to review and talk to you guys about. But I also placed an order. Some of their outlining pens, and yeah, I think I want to get some of their friction pens too, because they have, the only friction pens that I found were like red, black, and blue, and they have a bunch. And the reason I really like Jet Pens is because you can order just single pens, because like I don't use a yellow pen and probably not an orange pen, so I can just individually buy the pens and not get the colors that I would not want. So yeah, stationery. Oh, I ordered the gel outline pens, and I also ordered stencils to use in my planner, but I'm not sure what they are going to have me review, so, but I'm excited to do it. I love the chance to review anything, and with my new budget, it's basically going to be up to within my budget, or they're going to have to send it to me for review. But like I've always said, only if I can give my honest opinion. If I love it, we'll talk about it. If not, then I just won't mention it. So that's the way it is. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a blessed day. I know it's getting super dark now, except for these headlights every once and again. So